Hi students, in this video we are going to see Chapter 9 Heredity and Evolution Part 1. Under this part we are going to see many topics like what is heredity, what is called evolution, what is called creation of diversity and variation and inherited traits, and the last topic is rules for inheritance of traits by Grigor Johann Mendel. First we will see what is heredity. Heredity is a process of inheritance of characters, genetic characters from one generation to another generation, or heredity is a process of inheriting the DNA from parent to offspring, or the young ones, or the traits. So that is called heredity. This inheritance of characters from one generation to another generation is by reproduction. Reproduction is a process of reproducing their young ones. Here in reproduction process, two combination, that is combination of two different DNAs takes place. So through which inheritance of characters, that is from father and mother, takes place through the inheritance, and that is transformed to the young ones, that is traits. So that is called heredity. Next one is evolution. Evolution is a process of creation of variation or diversity by the process of reproduction. It may be asexual reproduction or sexual reproduction. That is called evolution. So evolution is a process of creation of variation by the combination of two different DNAs, that is by sexual reproduction, and also variation takes place through asexual reproduction also, but the changes will be very slight changes. And next one we are going to see is creation of diversity. This creation of diversity is the offspring which is produced from two different parents get more variation, because here two different DNAs join together to form a trait, that is a child. So that in this case the child will be, or the trait will be receiving two different DNAs. So here the variation will be more, because two different DNA join together to give a trait. So the resulting trait will be getting more variations. So that is creation of diversity. Next we are going to see variation. Variation, variation may be slight or more. This variation, that is slight difference or more difference, that is depends upon the type of reproduction and the type of the cells. So we'll see type of reproduction. So what is the resulting trait? What is the resulting variation in the trait, in the type of reproduction? So first one is asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is a reproduction where no fusion of gamete takes place. That is called asexual reproduction, and in asexual reproduction no fusion of gametes takes place. So only single parent is involved in this reproduction. So the resulting trait, so example we'll take bacteria, a single cell divide into two. So the two daughter nucleus will be similar, because one cell, that is a single cell, divide into two. So there will be slight changes in the offspring. Some that slight changes will be occurring because of the inaccuracies in the DNA replication. So in sexual reproduction, sexual reproduction is a process process of reproduction by mixing of two different DNAs or two different gametes, that is male gamete and female gamete. Here the chance of variation is more because two different, that is gene from father and the gene from mother join together to form a new trait. So here the variation will be, or this diversity will be more. So this is about type of reproduction. And coming to the structure, that is unicellular or multicellular. Unicellular means, uni means one, only one cell. If one cell divides, there will be slight changes. Already we saw in, we discussed in asexual reproduction, example amoeba, bacteria and all, single cell organism. So when single cell organism reproduces, there will be a chance of slight variations or slight changes. So, and coming to multicellular organisms like human, we are the best example of multicellular organism. When multicellular organism reproduces, there will be a chance of more variations or diversity in the resulting trait, because multicellular means the human body is made up of more millions of cells, and that all the cells during reproduction undergo cell division, which results in more variation. So the trait, the resulting trait of multicellular reproduction shows more variation. So this is about slight and more variation in the trait. Next topic is inherited traits. Inherited means transferring genetic characters from one generation to another generation. Trait is child or offspring. So inherited trait is the child or offspring which receives genetic material from their parents. So that is inherited traits. So in inherited traits, we can see both similarity and difference. So we'll see what similarity is seen in inherited trait and what difference is seen in inherited trait. Similarity is the resulting child of a human being will be having same body design of the parent. That is similarity. So the resulting offspring or resulting young ones or resulting child will be having similar body design of a human, of their parent. That is head, legs, hands, like that. They will be getting similar structure of a parent. So that is similarity seen in inherited traits. Second one is difference. Difference is they will not be same like their parent. Example, they will not be same like their face will not be same like their parents. Body design will be same, but they will not look like their parents because they received two types of DNA. That is one from father, that is paternal DNA, one from mother, that is maternal DNA. So the resulting trait or this inherited child or trait is a combination of two different DNAs, that is from paternal father DNA and maternal mother DNA. So they will not be look like parent. So that is called inherited traits, similarity and difference. And the last topic under this part 1 is rules for inheritance of traits. This rule was given by Gregor Johann Mendel, who is the father of genetics, who contributed more to the field of genetics. We'll see what are the rules given by him. And first rule is the parents are the one which gives genetic materials to the child. The child will be receiving two types of DNA, that is paternal DNA and maternal DNA. Second one, the resulting trait is will be having two versions, that is one DNA from father and another DNA from mother. So they are the version of their parents. And third one is the parent, that is both mother and father contribute equal amount of genetic material to the offspring. So these are the rules given by Gregor Johann Mendel, who is the father of genetics. So this is about part 1, and part 1 we discussed about introduction. Under introduction we saw what is heredity, what is evolution, creation of diversity, variations, slight variation and more variation, and inherited traits, similarity and differences in inherited traits, and the rules of inheritance given by Gregor Johann Mendel. And students, in part 2 will see the remaining things. Bye students.